Well, to politics now. Tonight, faith in the ranked choice voting system continues to be questioned nearly 2 weeks after the mayor's primary. This after a major ballot discrepancy. Our Dana Arshan caught up with some of the candidates to get their thoughts, including one who's taking legal action.
We need to make it easier for folks to vote. We need to make sure that all their voices count.
Maya Wiley out in East New York, Brooklyn today. The mayoral candidate, who appears to be out of the race based on the latest poll numbers, has filed a lawsuit in hopes of a vote recount.
But it really is about canvassing for transparency and accountability in the count itself. Because whatever happens, and I've already had people here asking me this question, people have to trust the process, and that means trusting the way the Board of Elections has administered this race, and it has put that in question.
The Board of Elections accidentally included about 135,000 test ballots in its initial calculation of the primary results under the city's new ranked choice voting system. It's now a tight mayoral race between Eric Adams with 51.1% of the vote and Catherine Garcia with 48.9%. Both of them have also filed lawsuits demanding a potential recount.
With ranked choice voting, it makes precious little sense, in my view, to be announcing these preliminary results because they can easily change.
Political expert David Birdsell with Baruch College thinks it's too soon to jump to conclusions. In Brooklyn, we also caught up with Brad Lander, who's maintaining his tight lead over Corey Johnson in the city's controller race. Lander right now is at 51.9% of the vote and Johnson at 48.1%. Lander is also a big supporter of ranked choice voting.
In the citywide races, if we didn't have ranked choice, we'd be about to have a runoff election. Those runoff elections are low turnout, or expensive, or not the right way to express a majority.
What's next is for about 125,000 citywide absentee ballots to be counted this month. Those votes can make a big difference in the race and can even bring back a candidate who had previously been eliminated by the partial count of ballots cast. Dana Arshan, Fox 5 News.